What's up, everybody? It's Marcus Page again. I'm welcoming y'all to another week of the Go Zone. I'm here today with the beautiful Christina Marie. I'm not going to speak too much on this young lady. I'm going to let her introduce herself. You got it.
Hey everybody, my name is Christina Marie. I'm a R&B recording artist from Starkville, Mississippi. If you want to check out more about me, you can go to my website. That's www.queenxtina.com, or you can follow me on Instagram _QueenXtina or Twitter Queen_Xtina. And you're watching the Gold Zone.
That's good.
For singing.
I would probably say when I got really into high school and I got into the gospel choir. I had been singing in the choir when I was younger, but after I got outside of my own family and outside of people that knew me into a different setting is when I realized that I had what people call a gift.
So what made
I really just I felt like that was what I was put on this earth to do, was to reach people with my voice. And so by singing, I knew that would be the way that I would be able to, I guess, make my mark on this earth. It's because everybody has their own purpose, so I feel like that's my purpose.
So what was it?
All I can say is it's been a process. At first, I didn't have the resources to do what I wanted to do outside of singing on the choir. So I kind of stopped singing for a while, and which I hate doing that. I wish I had just, made the best of what I had instead of just quitting, because I ended up not being able to write. I wasn't able to sing for a while. I mean, I could still, carry a tune, but it was nothing like it was before. And I learned real quickly that when they say you snooze, you lose, you really do lose, because I lost my voice and I was real depressed around that time. And so I just was like, I told myself if I ever had the opportunity to sing again or to record, then I would take what I had and just make the best of it, and that's what I've done.
So can you call that lack of inspiration?
Yeah. What threw me into the writer's block that I mentioned was I was working on a song and I was trying to force it, and I was trying to make the song be pleasing to everybody else but me. And while I was doing that, I could never come up with the right words, and so I gave up on it, and it resulted in me giving up on music, period. And so that it took me a while. It took me almost 2 years to get back to where I am now. And so now when I create, I don't focus on what everybody else wants to hear. I focus on what I want to hear or what I want to give to the people.
So basically you make music for you and let your fans gravitate towards that.
Yeah.
Your style?
If I had to just pick a style, I would say that I'm more geared towards R&B, soul, but I grew up listening to all kinds of music, so it just really depends on that particular song that I'm writing at that time, what styles may come into the music when I'm writing or when I'm recording. So, but if I had to just choose, it would be R&B. So,
Put it that way. Because I heard some songs that you didn't put out yet, so I don't want to speak on those.
Let's not, because even in one of those songs that probably is one of my favorite songs, but due to some creative differences, I'm having to modify that song. So, but I would probably say my favorite song is "Ready," and just because I don't know, I literally wrote "Ready" in about 30 minutes, and probably recorded it that same week. And it just all came together. I don't even think I had to go back and do a whole bunch of takes. It just all came together, and I was so excited when it came out. I was like, we gotta do a video, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. So I probably would say Ready is my favorite song, but all of my songs are really my favorite songs because I wrote them and I feel like they're pieces of me. So
okay, so
I think that me being versatile plays a big part in differentiating me between other artists. I incorporate a lot of the different melodies and songs that I listen to into my music, and so I listen to a lot of the oldies but goodies. I listen to a lot of the classics. I love classic music, and so I try to put hints of that in my music, and so I really feel like I bring a different form of R&B, or whatever type of music people want to classify me as. I feel like I just bring a different type of that music to the area.
So is there a big musical environment in Starkville as far as singers are concerned?
I honestly am going to say no. I don't think so. If there is, I stand to be corrected. But I try to, I stay more to myself. So I'm not really sure if there's a big pool of R&B artists around. I wish that there were. I wish that, we could get back to the Monicas and Brandys days where, females were doing more collaborations with each other. So I wish that there were. If there are, I would love to meet them, but I don't think that there is.
So maybe you could open that door for the singers in Mississippi.
I hope that I could.
Because I think as far as progression goes with music, you've came a long way from that first phase of the things you were doing with your music and whatnot.
I agree. My first couple of songs that I put out, because I wouldn't even call them me putting out those songs, because I wasn't really serious about music, but my first couple of songs, I'm just going to be real, they were recorded on a tablet, and I recorded them through the microphone, the built-in microphone off some program called Audacity. So, I was really just doing stuff and just playing around to kind of like test the waters, but I really feel like that's how all artists start. They start off with, just seeing if that's something that they want to do or if that's something that they can do. So I'm thankful for growth.
What is your...
Really, I have to be in the mood to create. For me, it's a feeling. Like, I'll have like songs or melodies that'll come to me, and I know when I get home or get off work or whatever I'm doing, I know that I have to at least entertain what I'm feeling. So, and when I sit down to write, I normally just let the music speak to me, and just let the words flow from. Well, I don't do the traditional writing on pen and paper. I normally put it in my phone, but I try to just let the words come to me as they are, and then if I need to go back and rearrange some things, and I will. But really, it's really all about the music and the feelings that come to me.
What are some of your...
The classic music, like I said, the old school music, Isley Brothers, even on up to Aaliyah, just all of the. If somebody asks you what your favorite song is from back in the day, you name it, it's probably one of my favorite songs too. Like, it's just I love listening to old school music because it's just that was just a different time, and I sometimes I wish I was born back then, because like I feel like a dream girl half the time. Like, I feel like I belong in a girl group with a big hairstyle, singing behind a big mic, So I feel like that type of person. But that really inspires me, and just things that happen in my life and those that are closest to me, things that happen to them in their lives. That's really where I draw most of my inspiration from when I'm creating my music.
Okay,
music
so
is concerned?
What really motivates me to keep going are the people that I don't know. I've come in contact with a lot of people that I've never met before in my life. I probably don't know if I'll ever meet them, but they are like, really supportive. They're always trying to make sure if I'm doing new music or if I'm still doing music or what I'm even up to. And I feel like just that alone, me being able to reach people in totally different states, totally different countries, because I checked like the stats on my latest single, and I think someone bought it out of Switzerland. And I'm just like, that's a place that I have never been before. I don't know if I'm going to ever go. But just knowing that there's somebody there that's listening to that song. Or, there's someone across the country that's listening to, my music. And I've never met them, but they love my music. That's what keeps me here and keeps me going. What was the second question?
coming artist.
Probably the biggest thing would be lack of support from just the community and other artists. And even just people that are in just the music industry, like producers, whoever.
Yeah.
A lot of times people really are doing things only for themselves, and they don't think about the fact that this is a up-and-coming artist who probably works, a 9 to 5 just like you do. And I think that they try to take advantage of that. So I feel like lack of support and just people not willing to just come together and work together to create an atmosphere where people who might not have started their journey as an artist, where they can be like, okay, well, I think I want to, go ahead and take that leap of faith and record my first song. I feel like it should be easier for people to be able to express themselves in that manner.
Okay.
Well, that's crazy. I think I just enjoy the reaction that I get from people when they listen to one of my songs or if they listen to a cover, that I do on Facebook. Just the reaction that I get from people when I sing is probably the best part of this whole process.
What would it be?
Living would definitely be Calvin Richardson. I am a big fan of him. Just him as an artist, even music aside. I think that he's like the epitome of what an artist should be. Even after his shows, when all of the people that were at the show come up to, to greet him and to take pictures, you never get the feeling that he doesn't want to be there. You never get the feeling that him taking a picture with you is a struggle or him talking to you is a problem. And I try to do that when I'm out and I'm interacting, because you never know how just one small facial expression can affect somebody else,
Absolutely.
And I never want to, I never want to turn anybody away from me. I always want people to be able to know that even though I make music, even though I'm doing this or that, you can always come to me, or you can always ask me a question, or you can always talk to me. So that's who I would want to work with. I love Cap Richardson. So
Right now. So what?
Really, I'm just working on promoting my latest single, Promise. I have some songs in the works, but I'm not really working on them. But I do have them. So whenever I start back working on music, they're ready to record and get finished. So, but I'm really just working on getting Promise out there, because I really think that that's one of my better records that I put out. So I'm really proud of that record.
What do you?
Hopefully, I see myself being able to sustain my life on music alone. That's the ultimate goal. A lot of people would say they want to be famous or they want to do this or that, but I just want to be at a point where music, I'm able to live off of my talent. I think that that's just my major goal in life, is just to be able to do what I love and just be able to do it anytime I want to. Really.
Understood. Is there any advice you can give to any up and coming singers that was at that point that you were at one point?
The advice that I would give would be to just go with your heart and go with what you feel. Don't let anybody tell you what you should be doing or what you should or should not be doing. And don't let anybody sell you a dream, because I've been sold dreams many times, and I've been kicking myself ever since. So if you feel like something is not right, either speak on it or remove yourself from the situation. Just don't go with it in hopes that it'll turn out for the better, because 9 times out of 10 it won't, and you're gonna be pushed back farther than from where you came, really.
All right, so with this question, I'm just gonna allow you to say whatever you want to say, speak your mind, shout out whoever you want to shout out. The floor is yours.
I don't like to do shout outs because I'm a really forgetful person, and I don't want to forget, people that are really important to me, because it is possible to do. But I'm just going to say shout out to everyone that is supportive of my music, that has extended a helping hand to assist me with my music endeavors. And just shout out to the people in this area who are trying to bring that R&B atmosphere back. We really need that in this area. We need more events and just more opportunities for artists to express themselves, whether it be rappers, singers, comedians, dancers, just any type of art. I think that it's really important to have those different avenues here in Starkville, or in the local Golden Triangle area anyway.
That was a perfect answer. Before we close this out, though, do you mind giving us a little taste of the Promise single? Live on the spot right now.
Baby, I'm gonna love you this first time like it's my last time. And baby, I promise that I will always be there for you.
All right, there you have it, folks. The interview with Christina Marie goes on out.
Friends say I'm playing and that you look like a fool.